answer. God, how could you allow such a thing to take place? Do you hear the anguish? And some people are angry and mad with God. Because of the Lord's faithful love, we do not perish. The same God who is getting us through all these things will get us through this. Lamentations 3rd chapter says, and some people are angry and mad with God. God, how could you allow this? You know, people have been praying and praying and praying, and they knew their prayers would be answered. God, how could you allow such a thing to take place? Jeremiah said in this 3rd chapter, he said, I am a man who has seen affliction. Under the rod of God's wrath, he has driven me away and forced me to walk in darkness instead of light. Yes, he repeatedly turns his hand against me all day long. He has worn away my flesh and skin. He has broken my bones. He has laid siege against me, encircling me with bitterness and hardship. He has made me dwell in darkness, like those who have been dead for ages. He has walled me in so that I cannot get out. He has weighed me down with chains. Even when I cry aloud and plead for help, he blocks out my prayer. He has walled in my ways with blocks of stone. He has made my path crooked. He is a bear waiting in ambush, a lion in hiding. He forced me off my way, and he tore me to pieces. Do you hear the anguish? Do you hear the anguish? He left me desolate. He strung his bow, and he set me as the target for his arrow. He pierced my kidneys with shafts from his quiver. I am the laughingstock to all my people, mocked by their songs all day long. He filled me with bitterness, saturated me with wormwood. He grounded my teeth with gravel and made me cower in the dust. I have been deprived of peace. I have forgotten what prosperity is. That I thought my future is lost, as well as my hope from the Lord. Remember my affliction and my homelessness, the wormwood and the poison. I continually remember them, and I have become depressed. Here, the writer is focusing on himself. But then he turned his eyes to God and said these words. Yet, you know, sometimes in life you need to have a yet. Even in the midst of the storm, yet. Even in the midst of the struggle, yet. Even in the midst of the sickness, yet. Yet I call this to mind, and therefore I have hope. Because of the Lord's faithful love, we do not perish, for his mercies never end. They are new every morning. Great is your faithfulness. I say, the Lord is my portion. Therefore, I will put my hope in him. Oh, now that's good word. So I say to you, my brothers and my sisters, this did not catch God by surprise. And God is yet still faithful. He is still on the throne. And because he is faithful, My brothers and my sisters, let us be faithful. We've been here before. We've been here before. Ain't nothing new under the sun. And the same God who got us through slavery, the same God who got us through segregation, the same God who is getting us through all these things will get us through this. He is the same yesterday, today, and forevermore. He does not change. And I don't know about you, but I will trust in the Lord with all of my heart and lean not to my own understanding. But in all of our ways, let us acknowledge him and let us allow him in these next 4 years and beyond to direct our path. I will bless the Lord at all times, and his praises shall continually be in my mouth.